Well, boys and girls, the day has finally arrived. It's January 14th, Sunday morning, 2024. Hope we all survived Christmas alright. Had a Happy New Year and all that good stuff. Kwanzaa, Festivus, whatever one you happen to do. Hope you had a good time on the holidays. And yeah, we're here today to finish up the group build. We got a little dust there. Let me grab it. Okay. So, this is our USAC group build, the Monogram 124 scale 55 Ford F100 pickup truck. We did change the front suspension a little bit, moved it forward, and we went with these wheels and tires from a 2006 Camaro. And we put a 572 big block Chevy engine and under the hood, and we'll look at that stuff a lot closer later. The paint we used was Testors Extreme Lacquer. It's an emerald green, and then we put a turquoise metal flake over the top of that, so you get a blue and a blue-green color shift out of it. Depending on how you look at it, it's either a bright emerald green or it's just to the bluish green, almost a gray color, which I really like. I don't know if the camera's picking. I might change the angle, camera angle just a hair. Here, we'll see if it picks it up better there. Yeah, it's picking up the blue a little bit better there. We took a page from Fred Henry, and we front hinged our hood, but I'm just going to take it off for now. We can look down in there. We've got a dual quad 572 Chevy motor in there. Did the plug wires on it. We used medical tape to do the breather on the air cleaner, and it turned out really nice. I'm really happy with it. Get it back in frame would be a help, wouldn't it? We kind of highlighted our 572s on the valve covers. Yeah, let me just widen it out a little bit. There we go. And I'm real happy with that, how that turned out. Well, I have more still pictures of it before it got buried down in the car. For the bed, I painted it with mahogany colored paint, and then I used vinyl fingernail line tape to do the runners for the bed, and I really liked the way that turned out. It's almost kind of an iridescent color, iridescent copper color, I should say. I know the camera's probably not picking it up great. Maybe it is, but I'm real happy with the way that turned out. We did bare metal foil for a Ford on the rear. Pretty much stayed stock underneath. We painted the pumpkin green, and we painted our coil springs green to match the paint job. Put a little bit of gold tint on our catalytic converters, and other than that, pretty basic. We got disc brakes on the front, and we got drum brakes on the rear. So those wheels came from the AMT Camaro kit. We did do, the only badge I left on was the one on the hood, and I painted it the red and black to kind of match the originals. We saw in the previous videos about that I lowered the cab and then added styrene to the front of front of the bed. By lowering the cab, I could slide it back a little bit and add a sheet of styrene to the front of the bed to close up our gap, so it's more realistic gap space in there. And then we moved the license plate from the tail light to the center of the bumper. The tailgate does still work. I've debated whether to model it open and put some chains on it, but I decided not to. We're just going to leave it as is. And there, guys, that's our 2023 USAC group build final on the Monogram 55 Ford F100. I hope everybody had a good time with their builds and enjoyed watching. If you didn't build along, and hopefully if you didn't build along, you can build along next year with us. Who knows what model that will be? We won't find out until next September. What next year's kit will be. So until then, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you want, if you're not already subscribed. And have a good day, good morning, good evening, good night, depending on where you are when you're watching this video. And we will see you on the next one. Good night.